I'm also going to bump up the longevity on this because when I do that, it will allow me to make the liquid move up further in my document. And I'm thinking my character is probably going to fill this area right in here. So by changing that longevity, you can see the liquid now goes higher. All right, so I'm going to put this down closer to the bottom. I'm going to hit Command S to save, and I'm going to make a 10-second loop out of this as a movie file with an alpha channel. So once again, I'll set my parameters with my work area bar, composition, add to render queue, click on it, and I'll name this Fluid Rise, save, and under lossless, once again I'm going to choose RGB alpha, click OK, and render. We've created the two fluid movies that we need to create this little effect. So now I'm going to, I've already imported Fluid Rise, so I'm going to make a new composition to start assembling this. I'm going to drag both of these files in and place them on my composition window. I'm going to start to drag through. Now at this point, it's you'll have to set up your own timing. So I'd like it so that logically the fluid that rises wouldn't appear until the fluid that falls gets close to the bottom of my document. So that's just a matter of adjusting the clip, the rising fluid, so that it doesn't start to appear until this gets closer to the bottom like so. Alright, so now I'm going to introduce the character that I want to use as my alpha channel mask. So I'll get my text layer. I'll just put a character in here. I'm making it black. And you'll decide how big you need it to be. And I want to make sure that when I drag through, the character is small enough so that it fills as the liquid rises. Alright, so I've got my character, and I'm going to choose the blend mode that I need to mask out so that it looks like the liquid is filling inside the character using my two video clips. So I'll place it over my timeline where I can see both of these kind of interacting together. And I'm going to choose the blend mode that is appropriate. Now I can get my blend modes by right-clicking here and going to columns and choosing modes. And I can also go up to layer and I can choose blending modes. So now I'm going to find the right blend mode. So I'll go down here and I'm going to choose stencil alpha. So if I was to drag through now, it appears that these two fluids are interacting. My timing's a little bit off, so I'm going to back off on the fill layer just a little bit. And that's much better. Okay, so now what I'll do is I will save. And we're going to put this copyat into another composition so that we can add the fluid that actually fills the character. So I'll make a new composition. And we'll call this the last comp. And I'm going to drag the final in. That's the one we just masked off. And I'm also going to reuse my fluid file, fluid down. And I'm going to drag and put that onto screen. So now it's a matter of fixing the timing and then masking. So here we go. That looks pretty good. So what I'll do now is I'm going to put a mask on the fluid down layer, this layer right here, and I'll probably just change the layer order as well. So I'm going to get my pen masking tool. If I were to hit G on the keyboard, it'll give me that. You can see there's your pen tool there. So now I'll just go in and roughly drop a few points to get this edit started. Come back around the top. And now I'll go back to my move tool. Once again, it's a matter of that timing. So that's looking pretty good actually. So now I'll go and I'll neaten up my mask a bit. So I'll zoom in on that. And I'll select that layer, hit V on the keyboard, and I can go in now and I can start to tweak these points to get a better seam at the top. Let's zoom back and see what we've got. Command S to save, tap our space bar. And there you have it.